Is it treason or is it just high crimes and misdemeanors? Let's talk first. The Trump, either you believe he was a pedophile or hid a pedophile and didn't report it. The He's certainly working hard to hide the Epstein files, but we ought to note that a group of women who have been sexually abused have sent a letter to Congress essentially demanding release of the Epstein files. Four of those women, whose names are Natasha Stoynoff, Amy Doris, Alva Johnson, and Karena Virginia, are women who have accused Trump of sexual abuse. The Karen Levitt, or whatever her name is, Caroline Levitt, said the other day that Trump knew that Trump was a pedophile, and clearly he didn't have the moral clarity, at a minimum, to report a heinous crime to authorities. Then we have mail fraud. I think raising money under the false pretenses on a political campaign that you're going to lower prices and be transparent and stop wars is clearly mail fraud, because he's done nothing to stop the war in Ukraine. He lies about stopping other wars. He does get some credit for stopping the fighting for the time being in Israel. But the rest of what he talked about, stopping the war in Ukraine in one day and his good relationship to Putin, is bullshit. And it might, in fact, as we've seen some of the memos, tie in fact, back with Jeffrey Epstein. On the meantime, we have Trump starting wars without congressional oversight or consent, particularly killing so far at least 70 people in the Caribbean and the Pacific, claiming that they're smuggling cocaine into the United States. In fact, it's been leaked that there's a legal opinion, I think, coming out of the Department of Justice that suggests he should tie this into the production of fentanyl. But the problem is fentanyl is produced as I understand it, mostly in Mexico, based upon underlying drug components that have been shipped to Mexico from China. So it's just false. Then we have him and his minions, his gang, his thugs, arresting people and taking away their rights without due process. We know that because this is what he's directed them to do. This is what I don't even think he's a neo-Nazi. I just think he's a Nazi. Stephen Miller has done and continues to do on a daily basis. We see, without any hesitancy, Trump directing the Department of Justice of who to arrest, who to investigate, and how to do it. And the Department of Justice follows along like a lapdog. This is clear violation of separation of powers. He's taking down memorials and monuments to women and people of color who have done amazing things for this country, far more amazing than anything he's done. Which I think is a borders on desecration of what this country stands for. Not to mention the tearing down the East Wing of the White House without permission, without permits, without oversight, and without consulting people in power. He is not a king, as the expression goes these days. Next is whitewashing history. He's taking away comments about January 6th and what his role was in it, and that history is important to all of us. I think that if you take a look at the people making money off this this presidency, including his sons, including the sons of the Lutnick, including Christy Garden Gnome, including the rest of them, I think it's a criminal organization that ought to be investigated as such under the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act. These are the things that I think need to start being laid out in a logical manner and investigated.